Yes.
Rolling.
What's up, BCO? Today we're going to have a little 410 battle, so stay tuned. Alright, today we're going to be patterning the Burgess Creek 410 load and also the Apex and Ninja 410 load. Both of them are 3-inch, 1/7 1/8 ounce, 9.5 shot. The Apex is traveling at 1060 feet per second. Burgess Creek is traveling at 1035 feet per second. I'm going to be shooting this out of my TriStar G2 Viper 410. We're going to be shooting it at 40 yards. Also, I do have the Pattern Master Code Black Turkey in here. This is a 383 Constriction. If you order from Apex and you get 3 or more boxes of ammunition, you get this little fancy ammo box, which is pretty cool. And we will be getting a lot more of these, so these things are pretty cool. I got 5 boxes in here right now. I can fit plenty more in here, but these boxes are pretty fancy. But let's get after it. Alright, I'm going to be shooting the Burgess Creek first. Left target, 40 yards. March 30th, 2021.
Yeah, they're very, very young shells.
Alright, I'll be shooting Apex Ninja, right target.
Oh, gummit. I wish we could shoot 9.5s.
I mean, what those are?
Yeah. That's what most not 410s are. Yeah, they're pretty much about the same.
Alright, let's go see what those patterns did. Moose, do you have the Sharpie? Alright, this was the Burgess Creek, and this is super tight at 40. I mean, you got not a lot of leeway. If I would have centered this, I think it would have looked a lot better, but that's pretty impressive at 40 yards, especially with a 410. And that, I think that's a lot. That's just stupid tight. You ain't got a lot of leeway, so make sure if you're on them, you better not flinch.
Especially
well, you shouldn't with a 410, but
especially with working them in.
My goodness, that's tight. Not a lot of flyers, as you can see, either. I mean, it's all pretty much, my core pattern's pretty much right here. I mean, if I brought that down, it would have smoked turkey, but that's a good load at 40 yards out of a 410. This is the Apex Ninja 9.5, and that's also a smoked turkey. I mean, you got a little bit more leeway with the Apex, I think. I mean, it's more open. It's not as tight as the Burgess Creek. I mean, you got a few flyers here and there, but you can't go wrong with either load. I mean, both of these loads excelled out of my setup. But
yeah,
they're both filthy loads. I mean,
it's just what you prefer.
Yeah. Yes.
So you can't shoot this in New York, right?
I don't know why.
9, 8's the limit.
8's the limit. It's gotta be bigger than that.
You ready? Here on my right, that's the Burgess Creek 9.5. And this is traveling at 1035 feet per second. On my left here is the Apex Ninja 9.5. This is traveling at 1060 feet per second. And you can't go wrong with either of these loads. It'd be just what you prefer and what shoots better out of your setup. I mean, both these loads shot excellent out of my setup. I mean, Burgess Creek is a lot more tighter than the Apex, but this gives you more leeway. This absolutely does not. I mean, that's crazy how tight that is. But I guess if you can't get Burgess Creek, go with Apex. You can't get Apex, get Burgess Creek. I mean, both these loads are
Lights out. I mean, consistently lights out. Out of all the 410s, all the chokes. That's what matters.
If you're new to Blue Collar Outdoors, well, welcome to Blue Collar Outdoors. We do pretty much everything outdoors. Pattern test, broadhead test, and pattern talks, the rest walks. New to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That is key because we upload maybe 5 days a week, then maybe 3 days a week. Just depends on how many videos we got pumping. We got more filming to do, so we'll catch you on the next one.